Good afternoon. I want to talk about my New York Giants. My beloved New York Giants. As you all know, they named Jackson Dart as the starter, QB1. He's going to have his first debut against the Los Angeles Chargers at home. Good thing it's at home. Bad thing is LA Chargers is not an easy feat. But God puts his most he tests his most mightiest warriors. So this is a huge test for Jackson Dart, the New York Giants, because we're 0-3, but we're going against a top 10 defense. And the Chargers look like they're not playing around this year. So they are not about to come in MetLife and give us a game. They're trying to go 4-0, and we're trying to go 1-3. The offensive line need to hold up. Cam Scatterbull, keep doing what you're doing. And that goddamn play calling needs to get better. I don't know what they have designed for Jackson Dart, but it better be sweet. It better be nice. It better be simple. Something easy to progress. And let's go. He don't need none of that dumb shit y'all been calling, because the play's been garbage. And y'all need to find a way to get the ball to your playmakers. Darius Slayton is a good receiver, but if you don't scheme it up the right, you got Darius Slayton, Malik Neighbors, and Wan'Dale Robinson. And use your goddamn tight ends. Bellinger could catch a ball, man. Use your tight ends. That's what they're there for the safety net. Use your tight ends, man. God. But we're going to go all the way back to the root of this problem. Because some people are meant just to be who they be. A coach is like a father. Everybody is not a good father. A father is a motivator. He's a protector. He's a provider. He's a leader. He knows how to speak to the souls of young men. And that's what a coach is. A coach needs and you have to manage. A coach needs to manage ego. If you don't know how to manage ego and speak to young men, grown men, and get them to listen, you ain't no head coach. You're not there. There's always been so-called hearsay that Brian Daboll is an offensive guru, mastermind, boom, Josh Allen. I don't see it. I haven't seen it since 2022 with Daniel Jones. I have not seen it since 2022. After that year he took us to the playoffs, it disappeared. And that year we had a weak schedule. Some people are good behind the scenes. Everybody's not meant. I think this head coaching position is not for Brian Daboll. And is this karma? Did the Giants hire the wrong Brian? Brian Flores. Brian Daboll. Brian Flores never got a head coaching interview. Brian Daboll was already hired before Brian Flores got his shot. That's why we got this big controversy in this lawsuit with black head coaches. And what is Brian Flores doing now? That defense in Minnesota is looking real nasty. What you think Brian Flores will do with our defense and the studs we got over there in Big Blue? I'm just saying. He had that cornerback, Isaiah Rodgers, last week made NFL history. Fumble recoveries, two defensive touchdowns, all types of wild shit. That's a Brian Flores assassin. So is this karma coming back to haunt the New York Giants? Not giving an interview and an opportunity, doing it the right way to Brian Flores, and already ahead of schedule hiring Brian Daboll before giving this man an opportunity. Is this karma? It could be. What y'all think? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Did the New York Giants hire the wrong Brian Daboll? Daniel Jones is doing okay. It was never Daniel Jones. It was never Daniel Jones. He's making throws. He's not overthrowing nobody. He's not, he's running what he's supposed to run. He's protecting the ball. He's having astronomical numbers. So Daniel Jones didn't hold the Giants back. The Giants held Daniel Jones back. Excuse me. Let's talk about it. The Giants held Daniel Jones back. Now they're calling him Indiana Jones. And if he continue to have a winning season, I'm getting me a Daniel Jones coach jersey. You damn right. Because I keep my word. And they got the LA Rams this weekend. And they got a good possibility to go 4-0 as well. Because the energy and they're establishing culture over there. The New York Giants don't have culture. We don't have no established culture. See, when Detroit Lions was going 1-15, 1-16, Dan Campbell was still, even going through them losing seasons, he was still establishing culture, identity, a makeup. We're going to give effort. I don't give a fuck if we lose. We're giving effort day in and day out. Win, lose, or draw, we're going to give effort. And eventually that turns into culture. That transforms into winning culture. What the Giants are doing is continuing a losing culture, a defeated culture, a non-tackling culture, a stupid play-calling culture, stupid-ass interviews and press conferences and really not giving us what we want to hear culture, a desperation, a panic culture. I'm not going to pay Saquon Barkley and I'm going to let him leave the building culture. And now Saquon's a Super Bowl champion. Congratulations, say. Culture. Making dumb decision culture. Now, is Jackson Dart a good decision? We don't know. Time will tell. But they have no choice. And that's the sad part. Y'all backed against the corner where y'all have no choice. To me, they ass need to go regardless of what happens. They need to go regardless. Jackson Dart needs somebody that's done it before, that's been here before. That's really going to take his talent and his grit to the next level. And damn it, we need a damn real DC in here. You did Wink Martindale wrong, fired his people, and he had our defense looking decent. That's the last time this defense looked decent was when Wink was here in 2022 when they started grasping its concepts. So again, more karma. No damn defensive coordinator don't even want to play for our organization. So now you scared because you can't even get nobody to want to play for this organization because all y'all putting out on tape and out in the universe is the New York Giants is a goddamn mess. And we don't want no parts of it. So even if they fire Brian Daboll and GM Joe Schoen, they know it's a tight leash in the biggest market in the world. So why would I want to put my kids and my family through that, get hired by John Mara because he don't know what he's doing. And the expectations is high, it's balling. So I have one losing season out the window. I'm not getting no time. So I don't blame nobody if they don't want to come and be a part of this organization. We have a stained ugliness. It's a stain. We're walking around with a New York Giants fans, organization. We're walking around with a stain. We are the laughing stocks, not only NFL and sports, period. We used to be respected and feared. Now we are the laughing stocks in sports. Damn NFL. New York Giants are the laughing stocks in sports. And the only way that's going to change, it has to be destroyed and rebuilt in mud. and tears and sweat and some competent football minds. It's the only way. So let me know in the comments, is this karma that's haunting the New York Giants? Did they hire the wrong Bryant? Let me know. Peace.